G'day, welcome back to another episode of TOGL. Well, today's the day finally get this wall put in. So what I need to do is disconnect all of this pipe work and the pump and everything in here, get the wall built, get the holes drilled through and get the pipe work put back through. So water's going to be turned off. We've done everything we need to do this morning. We'll get this water turned off and we'll get started on this final piece of the laundry room. Alright, with the pump out now, I can get started on getting this wall built. So first thing I'm going to do is jump inside, get the plaster sheet on. It's waterproof plaster. Then I'll come out, I'll get some tin on. Hopefully this weather's going to hold because it's looking pretty cloudy and a little bit windy at the moment. Okay, so initially I'm just going to tack this on just with a couple of screws. And I'm using like a raised head screw, but that's okay because I'll pull them out and put in a proper flush screw later. So just the 3 just to hold it for now, because I will be taking this off again. I'll go outside, I'll put the tin on, work out the holes. The tin will stay on permanently, but this will come back off because I want to pack insulation in there. And then I'll put this back up again. I'll end up putting insulation in most of the walls around here. I know it's only a laundry room, but you know, if I can keep it cool, especially in the summertime, it'll be more efficient for the little chest freezer that we've got in here, better for the solar system, and in the wintertime as well, hopefully it would mean that nothing would actually freeze in here because we can store some of our preserves and stuff in here because we're going to have a lot of shelving space. So if I can stop it from freezing as well, that'd be great. So I will be insulating. These are only single pane windows though, so you know, it'll go a little way towards it anyway. So let's duck outside, let's get some tin on. Okay, I'll get some tin on now. I do have some metal flashing that I will slide into this gap there that will come out and over the corrugated iron. I will go and get that later on though, because my one priority right now is just get this up and get the water connected back up as quickly as possible. So I'll put that flashing in a little later on. It goes over the top of the tin anyway, so not a big issue. Okay, so this was the pipe that I worked on the other day. So what I need to do is measure. This is the end that's going to go in there, but obviously I need this nice flat end. I just need to get the line. So if I pop this here, like that, look at my angles. I probably want it to go through. I wouldn't mind actually putting it right through, right on the edge of my beam here, because then I can bracket that before I put the insulation in. So that's what we might do. So that's where that hole's going to be. So I'll just get the nibbler and I'll cut that out, and I've got an actual hole saw that I'll cut the plaster on the other side with, and we should be able to get that pipe through. Then I'll cut this, get the elbow on, and we'll start to get things through. Then we've got to move inside, get it connected up to the macerator, and work out where the outlet's going to come back through. Once I've got the macerator in, then I will bring the water pump over on the inside, of course, and then work out where my inlets and outlets are going to be for the water pipe. I mean, obviously that's where the inlet will be, right about here somewhere. I'll just work out where the outlet's going to come out through. So I need to get cracking and get this sorted. Now, the one thing that I forgot about was by putting that elbow on, I can't really take this plaster off. I'm just going to have to try and maneuver it, lift it out at the top and poke the stuffing down. I should not have glued this on so that I could stick the pipe through and then glue that on after. I can't even push it through the other way because I've got the solar system here. So anyway, I'll make it work. But now the macerator will line up there, like that. And so this is where my outlet for the macerator will be, and then the water pump will be just a little bit closer there towards you guys. So I'm going to turn the camera off and just get these couple of bits done, and then I'll bring you back and show you. Okay, I found it was easier to actually take the tin off and leave the plaster on because of everything that was joined on at the back. So I've just got these couple of pipes sticking out. So we've got the sewage in, sewage out, that's coming out of the macerator. This is our water tank going in, that's our water coming out to feed the house. So what I need to do now is just turn the water off, disconnect this here, and then I can put all the sheets of tin back on, sliding them over these outlets. I've got a lot more room to work out here than in there, and I can pack the insulation in. So that's what I'm going to do now. Disconnect this, pack the insulation in, get the tin on, get it all connected back up again. Then at least the systems are back online. I can continue to work on the shed. Well, the laundry. What? What do you want? Well, it's getting late in the day and I'm getting exhausted, but we're there. So what I've got here is, this is the outlet from the washing machine. Just temporarily stuck out there, it would pour. I'll pipe that off later on. So this was the tap for the washing machine, but this little attachment piece is too small. So I'm going to have to get an adapter. So I've stuck that out here for now, and I've used the garden tap that I'm going to put on here, further back here of course, inside for the washing machine. You'll see that in a minute. So this is the water going in from the tank, goes into the pump. As I said before, then the water comes out over here. This is the sewage line going in, the macerator's right there, and that's the sewage line coming out and all connected up. This piece of metal right here, very shortly I've just got to trim up the ends, and that will go in underneath the windowsill, because there is quite a gap there, and over the tin like that. And then I'll put a bead of silicone there so that no water runs back in or down in that corrugation. So that's that. I need to get another screw up there just to hold it in. For now, I just needed to get all of the waterworks finished and up and running, and it has taken me a full day. That's why I've been waiting. I've been waiting for the right weather, and when I've just got a full open day with no commitments, where I can just get this done. So I'll get a screw in up there. I'll do that in a minute. First, let's go inside. I'll show you how it all looks in there. So, pump here under my legs, the macerator, as I was saying, this pipe comes out of the pump, runs straight across over there, and you can see just there where it goes out to the house. So this is the sewage line coming in, comes into the macerator, all minced up, and then comes out and goes back out through that way and down, as you saw on the outside. So this is the whole system. It's taken me a lot to work it out, getting all of the angles sorted out, gluing the pipes, getting everything to fit together. A lot of it deciding which part needs to be done first so that something else can come in, whatnot. I decided with these, you probably can't see them that well, but I decided to do them all with the hex heads because it gives it sort of an industrial look. I think if I paint the whole back grey, it'll look really cool. Anyway, so I did them like that. This is all ready to go. We've tested it and it works. So now I've just got to do a big clean up and then go and have a shower myself and have some dinner. Tomorrow I'm off to Launceston. Tasmanians call it Lonnie. So I'm off to Lonnie tomorrow to catch up with one of our YouTube viewers. Guy that's been giving me a lot of advice. You would have seen him put a lot of comments in the comments field about biogas. So someone's just turned, Kay's just turned the tap on in, try getting dinner ready. So he turns the tap on and then the pump turns on. Nice and sweet. Anyway, I'm going to clean all this up. I'll see you in the morning. We've got a 2-hour drive down to Lonnie. Morning. Well, we are off to Beauty Point. Beauty Point is fairly close to Launceston, so it's easy to just say we're going to Lonnie. But yeah, exactly where in Lonnie? Beauty Point. We're going to catch up with a fella called Mark, who's one of our viewers and knows a lot about biogas. So we've been having several conversations about that, and he's been a great source of information. I'm looking forward to actually finally getting to meet him for the first time and have a chat with him. Once I'm done there, I'm going to head down to Longford There's a 2.4 metre length of concrete culvert pipe that I want to pick up, so I'll go down and pick that up. So that actually you know, utilises the best use of my time. Managed to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. So I only found that last night, so it was really good that it was down here fairly close and I'll be able to pick that up. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a second when I arrive at the cafe and meet up with Mark for the first time. Alrighty, so I made it here to Beauty Point, and as I said, I was coming to visit Mark's first time that I've met Mark, and we've just had a coffee and sharing heaps of information about biogas, because that's your speciality, right?
Biogas, biochar, regeneration. But biogas is what got me started in that rabbit hole on the internet. There's a lot in that rabbit hole.
Exactly, and learning new stuff every day too, and not just us learning new stuff, but the actual, like everyone, the technology is developing, isn't it? There's more and more being discovered.
Commercial biogas really got kick-started about 20 years ago, so it's in the early stages. It's kind of like in computers, it's the days of Big Metal and early IBM, back when they have dinosaur computers.
So pretty exciting to see what's going to happen as we move forward.
It's huge.
No worries. And you're living in a beautiful part of the world here, mate.
Beauty Point's pretty nice. It's pretty quiet,
as it says by the name.
I mean, it's a bit of a jump from Auckland, but still a beautiful waterway.
Exactly, and the weather's
just a quieter one.
Weather's really turning it on. I can feel the sun on my back. It's so warm at the moment. It's just gorgeous after all that cold, wet weather that we've had.
That last week was weird.
It was.
Just suddenly went cold. It had been going warmer. Boom, suddenly cold. And then it's like, okay.
Now we're back into it.
Back into spring again.
Exactly. So no, it's been really good to catch up. And I'm sure I'll be down here plenty more times, and you'll have to come up and visit the property too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, since I've started watching your videos, I'm like, you've got so many cool things going on there.
There is more than I can manage at the moment. A lifetime of projects.
I mean, hopefully if I can get some big projects going, which I've got on the horizon, then I can generate funding to do the really interesting, because big projects are cool and we need them, and we can turn around Tasmania's economy just with the big projects, because we're paying millions of dollars to process waste more effectively to put it in our waterways. And then we're spending tens of millions of dollars to not just clean it up, but import nutrients from overseas. And the farm, so we're paying money both ways. If we could eliminate that from the Tasmanian economy, huge.
Everyone wins.
But in many ways, the more exciting kind of projects for me is kind of what you're doing on your property.
Homesteading stuff.
Like how can we mix this, and we have some biochar over here, composting over here, and we do a bit of this, and we take the digestate and we put that in the compost with some biochar, and then we use the biochar in the digester, and it's just like so many cool things.
Exactly. So over months and years to come, you will see a lot of that sort of stuff happening. And you'll see Mark several times on the channel as well, as we get all of this established. I think it's going to be really interesting.
So many, and learning as we go.
Exactly.
And that's going to be the key thing. The big projects, you like, they want things, it'll button down, nice tie, and what you're doing is, what happens if we do this?
Let's give it a crack.
As long as we're safe. And I know enough technical stuff about the safety thing. You know enough technical stuff about the other technical aspects. I'm like, okay, what can we do?
Exactly.
We might be able to feed some biogas into your sawmill.
Yeah, run it off that.
Run it off
exactly.
that. Started idling on petrol.
Yep.
Because it's petrol, not diesel.
It is petrol. Yep.
Petrol. Right, and then have like a thing just feed biogas into the filtered appropriately.
Yep.
Biogas.
Yep.
How will that work?
We'll work it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So many cool opportunities.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
It is. So I love meeting people that I've met through the channel. There's been several already, and there's another person I'm going to meet in a couple of days' time too. So yeah, it's good to get around and meet people and get different ideas. So, but in a minute I need to head down and get this concrete pipe. So I'll see you guys shortly when I go down and get that.
See ya.
Well, the concrete pipe beat me. I couldn't lift it up into the car properly, so I'll have to reassess that one, I think.
Alright, so I've just ducked over to Pete's place this morning, and the other day we were down and we milled this really big beam. It's a 5 metre beam, and what was it? That was 400 by something, wasn't it? What we cut it as?
4.9 by 100 by 250.
100 by 250 the beam. So, and that beam is going to go up across the top where the roller door will go. So I came over to give Pete a hand to get that put up today. So we're just clearing the space out, and then we'll get the tractor brought around and we'll get that beam up into place.
fall towards me as well.
Yeah,
I just want to pull those timbers off the,
Oh, yeah, that's it.
off the forks.
Okay, I'm in on this corner. I'm on. Come and screw this or I'll hold it. Yeah. Yeah. You want a hand over there to lift that up? Yeah, I can bring the ladder over and come to the other opposite side of
Give
you.
it a shot first, you got it?
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, nah. Do you want to pop one screw in here or do something to secure this so that it doesn't fall out?
I've been using it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think as it lifts it needs to push that way.
Yeah.
Because at the moment the top's kicking out because the bottom's in.
Yeah. Slightly lift it up. Smarter, not harder, mate. Drop it over. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's a little bit stronger than the back. Yeah. All below that saw now is all half of those.
So there's a bit in the middle, grab it, roll the blades, touch it.
Yeah.
Down to about here.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
just trying to get a bit more right.
That's only good. Just put your hand right near where I was hitting. Okay. If I give you that, I'm going to use the pinch bar down the bottom here to create a little bit more of a gap, and you can tap it in at the top. Because it's the top that's the issue.
It must be wider than what we.
Yeah. So give her a little tap at the top.
Here.
Yeah. There you go. Back down here, mate.
And the good thing is, it's a game with the screws are there, but it's actually perfect.
Well, not right now. We need to go tap the other end of that.
Put a couple of screws in the hole.
First, we'll go tap the other end. Alright. Alright, well, with a little bit of coercing, we got it in there. Pete's just going to screw that end off, and then we just got to straighten up the other end. All right, so with a little bit of gentle persuasion, a little bit of coercion, with the mallet, we got them in. They're all screwed in, and that's a beautiful beam up there now. And yeah, they're just in time too, because the roller door guy will be along shortly, and he'll be putting the roller door up. The roller door won't actually put any weight on that beam, because it'll bolt into the beams, the posts left and right. That's just there purely so that the flashing can screw across it. But yeah, nice to be able to have milled that off of the block, help Pete out, and get that up there.
Well, that that's all we've got time for this week, unfortunately. A lot was achieved this week, so I'm pretty happy with that. We haven't had much rain. We have had a lot of wind though. Anyway, tune in next week and you'll get to see us setting up for our food production. We need to get to work on the veggie patch, get a bigger glass house made, and a couple of other little projects. So thanks very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to seeing you guys next Friday. Stay safe, take care, we'll see you then. Cheers.